Here what we have is the try except clause, so those two statements, and one additional thing we have here is the function which is written here def, that's the func, that's the function. Inside of the function we are raising a connection error or connection error exception. So this is how this code would run. The try block gets executed first, where we call the function, and inside of the function the connection error is raised, and after that connection error is raised, uh, then we want to look at the immediate following except block, and there the name of the exception is connection error, and we are kind of initializing or instantiating exe as the variable name that has information about the connection error, and so that matches, the connection error matches with that was raised in the try block, and so we enter the except block, and here we are raising another error which is the runtime error as we saw earlier, but now the difference is that we are specifying the from clause, and this from clause is using the exception that we have specified above, which is exe. And what that does is the following. What we see is the connection error being raised, and that's what we see right here. And after that, the next thing we have is this description, which is the connection. The above exception was a direct cause of the following exception, and then we have the following exception, which is the runtime error that is listed down here. Now again, as before, let's go to the list of functions or list of exceptions that we have in the docs, and if we look at the exception for connection error, so let's find out where the connection error is. And here, let's see, floating point attribute model unbound. Here is what we have, where is the connection error is, and that's the connection error. It's again in the OS error, and it is not related with the runtime error. As we see, it's a completely different exception. So once the connection error is raised, we see that traceback right here, and then after that we have this second error raised, which is this one, and what this error again is trying to do is it's referring back to the connection error that we have using the from clause that we have specified. So the description here is failed to open the database that listed. Again, we have a from clause. So from clause allows disabling of automatic exception chaining. In the previous case, what we did was we tried to chain this back to the connection error, and here we can avoid that by simply typing from none. And so what that will do is here the try block would raise the error, and then that OS error would match the exception name mentioned in the except statement, and so the code inside of the except block will run, and here it says this would raise the runtime error, and again this is not connected, this is from, and so that will stop right there. So this is the output we would get for raising the runtime error.